fanatics and fools. They be doing wrong things and doesn't want to go to school. Tell the little children education rule. Righteous make the wicked man your footstool. To be corruption now to be subjected. You've got to have a name and an objective. Be conscious and think very collective. Love one another and be respected. The future is yours, that's what it is. The biblical scroll told us how to live. The future is yours, that's what it is. The book of life told us how to live. Wow. Just be free from all pollution and be holy. Shine your light, love is our glory. Love to live, that's what my parents told me. Oh, slowly. Stop this war, mankind. Got to free yourself and you got to sneak your mind. All corruption and disillusion, leave it behind. Let me remind you, the future is yours. That's what it is. And the scriptures told us how to live. The future is yours. That's what it is. The book of life told us how to live, yeah. I burn this fire and corruption. Babylon, they're going down in destruction. Black people follow Rastaman instruction.
Big up to the Almighty Am, all of them. I said, Shay, man, glad to be back. Conscious Logic, the one and only. If you know another, it's probably me. But anyway, other than that, man, you gotta love Sizzler. Man, brethren be speaking, and I hope you got the message, because it's kind of the topic of right now, something I want to kind of discuss on, you see. But other than that, man, this is a response to my girl, man, Icy, Paper, Golden Mayat. Mayat shall be established in the West. That's what the prophets say, the ancient sages, ourselves. That's what our ancestors say. That's in the books. You can read that. Mayat shall be established in the West. All the women shall rise up. All the Asars, all sets shall get on their level of godhood. You see. But that video was hilarious. And man, I couldn't stop laughing. But you brought out some valid shit though. And I appreciate that. But what I'm thinking is, I want to start off by saying there is no one right way. There is no one truth. Every soul was created. Every soul that was created. Saying because some people don't have souls, they only have spirits, but we ain't gonna get into that. But every soul is like a universe. When you was created in the heavens, you were created as your own universe. So everything you think of that you create in your mental is actually playing itself out. You see, you didn't come here just like on a whim, like you were just in heaven walking along, your ass just tripped over your foot and you feel, oh shit, you just ended up in a motherfucking body, you came about some pussy, then you just here living life. Nah, that shit didn't happen like that, man. So you need to get these things straight. Start meditating on yourself, and you'll find out where you come from. Ask yourself every day, who am I? Where am I? Where I come from? Because like I say many times, this shit is just an illusion, reality. So whatever your mind make up, that's what it should manifest. You see, I started this little on the information thing after I graduated 2000. I don't know if I said this, but I'm going to go into it again. And doing all this searching, I had to ask myself, this religion say they right, these Christians say they right, these Jews, these what the shit is all this about? So I went into started studying about the little Buddhas and da-da-da-da. And I found out all this shit is correlated. All of it is related. You see what I'm saying? If you refuse to see that, that's because only maybe you just haven't raised your vibrations enough. You're not on that frequency, meaning you don't carry enough of that information or light, however you want to say it. But, you know, all things in due time. But what my truth might be, you see what I'm saying, may be different from your truth. Plain and simple, you see, because we all know, well, most of us know, like, the Jesus thing ain't real. But in some people's reality, this shit is valid, and that's what they use. So who am I to tell them they can't believe that? So I'm trying to redirect the way I come at people, you see. I don't force my opinion, my views. What is what is. Because I don't believe anything. I choose to know. And it's a very big difference between knowing and, you know what I'm saying, and all that other BS. But
the future is yours. That's what it is. The biblical truth told us how to live. The future is yours. That's what it is. The scriptures told us how to live. Yeah.
The The scriptures showed us how to live. The future is yours. The scriptures on the wall. You know, people say, might ask the question, oh, if you claim to be God status, da da da, why you here? Why did y'all fall as the Egyptians or the Colossians? Like I said before, we knew we had to fall. Everything has a rise and a fall, its own cycle. And understanding this, we had to inscribe these things on the Egyptian walls, pyramid text, and all these papyrus that they found, that they have reinterpreted, you know what I'm saying, to their benefit. All these things have been found that we understood to this day, some of us in the conscious community, that we had to remember this stuff later, and we was forgetting our memory. You see why we was here. Guys, like I said, explain when it talks about the fall of man in the Bible and other various scripts around the world, when they talk about the fall of gods, meaning these gods fell and they lowered their vibrations. That's all that means, just to come here and experience these things as ourselves, as gods, you see, or as angels, or as just ancestors, or however you want to define yourself. If you don't feel like it's God status, like you say, whatever your reality is, that's your reality, and that's what you roll and run with. But you can't tell the next man that he's wrong. If I say green and you say yellow, who's right? That's what I'm saying. Who is right? We got to have a third party to come say the third party shit might see silver. Fuck out of here. So everybody, man, got their own position. Everybody meant to talk about all the Christians, all the Comedics, all the Moors, all the Gentiles, all the Jews. You see what I'm saying? Everybody let them claim that position, because in the end, we're going to find out what it is. So stop trying to save these motherfuckers and quit all this damn debating, because you talking about history. Everybody got a piece of the truth. If you ain't figured that shit out, Dr. Phil ain't right, and Bobby Hemming ain't wrong. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got their own perspective on how this shit is being run at the moment. But there's a couple things I wanted to touch on, and I think, yeah, the only reason we claiming these positions, these were like tools to be in. You know, a lot of us went from being Christians to being Muslims to being just atheists, motherfuckers that became more spiritual, whatever the case may be. Just showing you the transitions. Us as the conscious community still have a way of just, I don't know, debating over BS. And the reason I feel this BS is coming about, because in our past lives, we used to be the Moors. We all used to be the Hebrew Israelites. We used to be, you know what I'm saying, the Colossians. So plain and simple. So we still feel attached to this history. But the thing is, you still studying on old shit. They putting you in the past, giving you these movies, leaving you in the past. We trying to create new shit, build new things, you see. So once we understand this progress in which is needed detrimentally, it's gonna happen whether it's, you know, you in it or not, because you see it's only set, because we tearing this shit down. This reality gonna be yeah, that's right. But I'm just trying to get my shit straight, you know, and I appreciate you listening, checking me out. But by the will and command of the Almighty, I am all of them and say, shit, man, learn self, because that's most blessed. Be blessed to be a blessing always and always. Conscious logic, signing this shit off.